Good morning. Welcome to Garden Walk Wednesday. No, Garden Wednesday, Western New York, number 5. I can't believe. Where's the summer going, people? So anyway, we are in the city of Buffalo for the first time, and this is a treat. I don't know how long we're going to be here, so sit back, get your popcorn, because this is worth the time and effort. We are at the house of Jim Charlier, and your wife's name is?
Leslie.
Leslie. Jim and Leslie live here off of the Elmwood Strip, the Elmwood Village, and they moved in this house
2001.
So 24 years ago, and it had a bush and a tree and one maybe plant. And from there, you're going to see this incredible garden paradise. But the thing you need to know about Jim Charlier is not only is he a gardener, he is a businessman. He has his own graphic arts design company. He is, we've got somebody walking by because we're on a sidewalk. Good morning, thanks for coming by. So he is an artist. He has his own graphic arts design company. He sells his art. He also is an unbelievable gardener. He is a community volunteer. Buffalo has the largest garden walk in the United States. He was the president of that from 2006 to 2012. He also started Buffalo Niagara Gardens, and he has a stated goal of making Buffalo a major garden destination in the United States. And pretty much that's what his house looks like. But most of all, I want to tell you that Jim Charlier, in everything he does, has art in his fingertips, in his DNA, and he brings that art into the community and shares it across the United States, because he leaves here and goes across the United States and tells people about Garden Walk and about all the beauty of gardens, and then brings them back here. So I will tell you that this man you're going to meet this morning is not just an artist or a gardener or any of those things. He brings beauty to the world, not because it's what he does, but because it's who he is. So with no further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Jim Charlier. Good morning.
Good morning. That's quite the lead up. That's piling it on.
You know, no, hey, listen, I'm Irish to start with, but my point is, you do those things, and I don't think you even realize it because it's your passion. It's like I said, it's not what you do, it's who you are. So thank you so much for inviting us to your gardens today. There's so much to see on so many different levels that what I'm going to do is turn the camera around, and you and I can walk and talk, and I'm just going to keep showing people what you have in your house and all that. So why don't we start here? So this house was almost 1900s,
1898 or 1897, one of those years.
Yeah.
So it's about over 130 years old.
And when you came here, you had a front lawn.
Yeah, it was all grass, and then a few foundation plantings, which we eventually got rid of. Yeah, all grass. And I grew up having to, I grew up in Binghamton, New York. I had an eighth of an acre of a yard, and I had to mow constantly. Every weekend we had my brother and my father were mowing, and I never wanted to mow again.
I'm going to turn around and look at, we have a sidewalk in between your house and the street, but here is your sidewalk side, and again, no lawn.
Nope. This is the hell strip. It's a hell for plants to live in the hell strip.
Because it's by the street?
It's by the street, so it's heavy with snow. It gets salt, it gets dogs, it gets people trampling it. It's compacted soil. The property actually belongs to the city, so they can come and tear it up anytime. But I didn't want grass to mow there either.
Right. So let's keep walking. We're going to come up your driveway. I love, is this your fence? It must be.
No, it's not my fence.
And do you do those plants on there?
Yes, we do.
I love those plants.
Yeah,
I think that's so sweet.
Those, yeah.
So is this your garden here, a joint project with you and your wife, or do you do it on your own?
Joint for sure.
Okay.
She tells people I'm the idea person, and that she's more the groundskeeper.
Is that true?
Kind of. She takes care of all the maintenance. She does all the weed out
Holy
here.
cow, you got it made in the shade, dude.
I do. Yeah, I got it really. Yeah. Don't tell her.
Okay, we won't mention it.
She takes care of all the
weeding
out
feeding?
here.
Do you have to feed? Do these
we
need
don't do a lot
at this
of feeding.
point?
No, we do mostly compost, so it's not really. There's not a lot of feeding to do.
Okay, and compost that you buy, or do you make it?
We make our own.
You make your own.
We've got our own composter.
All right, so this is the driveway. This is nice. On the side of the house, you have this nice, because Jim does Garden Walk Western New York, Garden Walk Buffalo, he gets people here during Garden Walk, which runs when this year?
Yeah, I'm a part of Garden Walk Buffalo. That's the last weekend of July each year. And then I'm also part of Open Gardens, which is Thursdays and Fridays in July. And then we get the occasional bus tour as well.
Right. So
you can find out all about that stuff at Garden Walk Buffalo or gardensbuffaloniagara.com.
Okay, great. But the point being that you kind of have to be ready at any moment for people from anywhere in the world to come and want to see your gardens. Do
Pretty
people
much,
walk
yeah.
up your driveway and knock on your door?
Mostly people I know.
Okay, well that's all right. But we're going
But
to stop.
once in a while, we'll have people, gawkers, at the end of the driveway, and if it looks decent back here, we'll open it up for them.
So we're not going to stop and talk at every place, but this right here is so fun to me, and this resulted in a lot of wonderful turn of events for you. Your daughter is now 27.
Yep.
But at the time she was young and you wanted to engage her in gardening?
Yeah, she was like 7, 8, or 9, and we were reading the Harry Potter books to her, and we would go and list all the names of the weird plants and what they did, and then we would go out to the nurseries and we'd buy the strangest, funniest looking plants, usually tropicals, and we would give them the names from the Harry Potter books, like venomous tentacular, mandrake, Gertie
Mandrake and
root.
a baby doll head. That's gross.
Yeah.
I'll get it in so you can see that. And so your whole point was what?
Well, just to get her involved and interested in the gardening, and then of course kids came and they liked it. But I have a blog, a garden blog, and I blogged about it, I posted about it, and then if you went and you just blogged Harry Potter garden, my garden came up.
Wow.
So when Warner Brothers and their publisher were looking for someone to do some garden crafts based on the Harry Potter movies, they came to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go this way. So because I want to show them the end result of that.
Sure.
But as we go to see that end result, before that, I have to show you. I'm going to come on this side of you.
Sure.
So this is, if you don't know Jim Charlier, this is his garden shed. If you do know Jim, this is his garden shed, and you've heard all about it. This is something that never existed before.
No, being in the city, we have a garage that we can fit our car into, but in the wintertime we had so much garden stuff in there, we couldn't do that. So my wife suggested building a garden shed. So I built it to mirror the style of the house.
Got it. People, I wish you could be here. I wish I could effectively help you feel the feeling when you walk in here. It's like this magical space. And it's full of garden stuff. I mean, it's a garden shed. There's nothing fancy as far as there's pots and dirt and shovels and spades, and you can see all that. But it just feels so special when you walk in here. And the really fun part is Jim has become an author. And so he's done, there's Buffalo Style Gardens, which is based on...
Yeah, that was my first book. Actually, that's our yard on the cover. I wrote that with Sally Cunningham.
Okay, and she's a master gardener. We know that.
Yep. She used to train the master gardeners.
And then this book is beautiful.
This one's brand new.
And this is not yours. This is someone else's.
Yeah, this is a book sold in, you'll find it in any Barnes & Noble.
But inside, look, Wizard's Wonderland. And here's the front of Jim's house. And how many pages are there?
14.
14 pages
Yeah,
in this
it's
beautiful.
Really, we'll skip over that one.
No, I love that picture. What is? That's awesome. I love it. Purple is good on you. And all your different. Oh, look at
The
that.
plants,
Yeah, beautiful.
details.
You have
artwork.
to feel so. Do you do signings with this and sign it? You're in it. You should.
No, I think I'm going to buy a case of them though and start selling them.
Yeah, and sign them for people. But here's the big one,
Yeah.
right?
This was a fun one. This is the one that the publisher for Warner Brothers came and they approached me. I thought they wanted me to pitch to do this project. No, they wanted me for it. So it's got a lot of photos from the movies, and then it's got plenty of projects. And the book is really for people who are. Though the book started coming out 25 years ago, so those 10-year-olds are 35 now.
Right, and now
They have their own kids in their own houses. So these projects are maybe a little bit. They're not really for kids. There are many you can do with kids. See, there's this guy.
Oh my goodness.
This is the project with Mad-Eye Moody. That's actually,
Okay, and then you made it.
yeah.
And let's see the cover again, so if people want it, they know. So this is available on Amazon. All your books are on Amazon. You have an
Yeah.
author page, but Herbology Magic, and it's based on, as you can see up there, Harry Potter.
Yeah. And this is in Spanish and French and Italian.
See, I told you,
Yeah.
the sky is Renaissance.